and sisters. How are you all today? So 这个消耗，你们有没有吃饱？有啊，有没有睡好？有没有？最近天气比较凉，要记得穿暖一点。Yeah, so the weather has been quite cool. Yeah, so do take care. Our neck, yeah, especially our neck. If need be, wear a scarf. But of course, Singapore weather will be cold for a few days, for more days. When it's Chinese New Year, then it become hot again. Yeah. Okay, so let's see who is new here today. 我们这边新人要自我介绍的，要自我介绍，来，掌声鼓励鼓励。你的名字？
我的名陈义英这个名。陈义英。
陈义英。为什么变成阿华？
我是另外一个妈妈叫我讲华嘞。
OK。对，小名，这个大名姓陈，义英，然后小名阿华。欢迎。谁带你来的？谁带你来的？
那个宝珠啊。
宝珠在哪里？跑了。他吃饱了就回了。你看，师父一直说不用紧，留下来，不要，我不要吵，我要回。其实就是什么，拿孩子做借口。Okay, 来，还有谁 ？Who else is here for the first time? Come, tell us your name and how.
I'm Lai Ping. My friend Silvan. Brought me here.
I see. Welcome.
Glad to meet everybody.
Good. Did you join us for lunch?
Yes.
Did you enjoy the lunch?
Yes, very yummy and delicious.
Oh, very good. So come back again next time. But don't come back only for the lunch. Come back next week.
I will consider.
You'll consider to come back next week or come back for lunch again?
Not for the lunch.
Not for the lunch, okay. Not for the lunch. Lunch is not good.
No, it's very
yummy.
Delicious. Okay. This is my first time eating all the vegetarian dishes. So it's something very new to me.
Very new to you. Okay, very good. Welcome. Who else is here? 来，第二个auntie，另一个，来自我介绍一下，叫什么名字？
我的名叫陈琼花。
陈中华。
陈琼花。
琼花陈琼花。谁带你来的？
跟阿华跟我的这个老公3个人来。
三人行。跟宝珠一起带来。三人行必有勇夫。来，掌声鼓励。最后一位勇夫。来，叫他妈。叫什么名字？
我是廖满妹。
廖满妹。然后跟谁来？
我跟宝珠来。
也是跟宝珠来，很好。
我就带我来，我就带这2个来。
来，掌声鼓励。Yeah, they have been. 他们在这个寺院，在光明山当义工当了很多年了，有多少年？多少年？
老师傅在，我们都在。
老师傅在，都至少都20-30年了，30多年了。不得了！来，掌声鼓励。So I was having this thought today. Usually when we have lunch gathering, I will insist that the seniors go first. 我们这边 在吃饭的时候，我会坚持说，先长后幼，长辈先往前打饭盛饭，然后呢，那个年轻的在后面。为什么呢？因为现在呢，普遍的每次有聚餐呢，父母亲呢都很担心孩子吃不饱，那个孩子已经养到肥肥胖胖了，还怕他吃不够，然后呢，所以每个都怕，然后就要孩子先吃，结果每个都是24孝的父母亲，然后呢，孩子这样子在一个围绕着孩子的世界的环境长大，等到他长大，还没大到10几岁的时候，父母亲就哭哭啼啼的来找师父说：“师父，为什么我的孩子这样子好像爱理不睬这样子，什么东西都是要围绕着他。”我心里想，奇怪了，就是你们一手造成的。所以我们在这里呢，就有这样的一个方式，就是潜移默化的。从在吃饭的时候就开始就是栽培灌输这个思想品德然后呢又想到一样事情，什么事情呢？就是下一次我们吃饭的时候还要怎么样？就长辈打饭也不用打，就坐在那边年轻的帮你打饭，哇 ，steady 不？哇，好，来，掌声鼓励鼓励。So the next time, yeah, we'll also have lunch. But the next time, the seniors, still need the seniors to queue up. Seniors just sit there. Then the juniors will get the plate for them and then serve them. Yeah. But it means that they cannot choose what they like to eat. 你们听得懂吗？听得懂哦，哇！所以我们帮你打，你就不能挑食物了，好不好？Yeah, it's a kind of practice. It's a kind of practice. But the point is not to stop them from choosing their food. It's to serve the seniors. Okay. Who else is here for the first time? On my left, I think. Okay, the rest are all season parking holders. On my right, anybody who is new here for the first time? Yes. Hello.
I'm Darren. My wife brought me here.
Okay. Who is your wife?
Really?
Yes, Wei Ling is your wife.
Yes. We have attended the Xing class before.
Yes.
And it's my first time here at SGC.
Welcome. That's why I find you so familiar. Yeah. Then I'm like, must be from the Heart Sutra class. Welcome. Very good to see you here. Okay. Precious time. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes. Right.
Hi, my name is Mei Chen.
Mei Chen?
Yeah.
Yes.
And my friend here, Karen, brought me.
Very good. Welcome. How was lunch?
Very good.
Very good. So come back for lunch again. So is this the first time you have such delicious vegetarian food? Say yes.
Yes.
Really?
So, but yeah, very delicious.
Very good. Yeah. So we hope that through the lunch we appreciate each other. Yeah. It's formally lunch dana, means offering to Shifu. Then Shifu will not take all the food. Shifu is very kind also. So Shifu share with everybody. No, if I eat everything, I will become. Yeah. So it's actually sharing food with one another. Yeah. And as we share in the lunch, we also sometimes share a bit of Dhamma. Yeah. As we go through the dishes, we can also take that opportunity to learn, to observe ourselves. Do we look out for certain food that we prefer, that we like? Do we eat according to our preferences? Yeah? Are we still stirred or compelled by our likes and dislikes? Yeah, and that's why sometimes during the lunch gathering, I will ask everybody to just take a bit of everything. Yeah, sometimes some of you look at Sifu with my bowl and you are wondering, oh, Sifu is so greedy, take so much, huh? Yeah, one bowl and then one plate and then one container and then one bowl for soup. Yeah. So in the monastic practice, when there's offering, we don't make a distinction. Yeah, whatever is given, as long as it's permitted. Yeah, that means if it's not raw meat, if it's not human flesh, if it's not wild animals' flesh, if it's not directly seen, heard, or suspected to be killed for us, then we can accept it. Yeah, and so some of you may, when it is the first time you do offering, and then Sifu say, "Oh, enough, just a bit," then you may feel, "Ayah, Sifu don't like my food." Yeah, it's not, because if those dishes that are in front are, served first, and a large portion is given, then halfway through, my bowl is full. Yeah, so I take a bit of everything. Yeah, a bit of everything. Yeah, and in this way, we learn to accept food as it is. Yeah, we accept that there are different flavors. It doesn't mean that when we eat, Sifu, how is the food? Don't know. Is the food salty? Don't know. Is the food sweet? Don't know. Yeah, this is not cultivation. Yeah, we still know whether the food is salty, whether it's hard, it's soft, whether it's spicy or not. Yeah, the key thing is, regardless of the differences, we learn to transcend it and not hold on to the taste. Whether we like the taste or not, if we don't hold on to the taste, we have no problem. If we like the taste and we don't hold on to the taste, yes, it's pleasant, it is delicious, and then the taste comes, the taste goes. But if you hold on to the taste, what happens? After one mouth, you're thinking of the next mouth. Yeah? Then you forget about this mouth, and after you finish, you're looking forward to more mouths. How about those food that we don't like? Yeah. The food that we don't like? Huh? 哦，你们要翻译耶，坐旁边的要翻译耶。啊？哦，时间到了，赶快去，赶快去。好好好。
这边要坐很远的车，坐三轮车进去。
要坐三轮车？
三趟
车。哦，我还以为这个年头还可以坐到三轮车。哦，然后新加坡要坐到三轮车，那个阿伯要哦三轮的车，三趟的车了，不是三轮车。好，阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛，感恩感恩，谢谢你们。慢走慢走。哎啊，back 再嘅。阿弥陀佛啊，阿弥陀佛，阿弥陀佛。我是皈依佛，我们都是皈依佛的，啊，皈依三宝，我们都是皈依三宝的，啊，哦，我们每个人都是皈依三宝，皈依三宝，佛法僧，好，阿弥陀佛，啊。皈依佛，皈依法，皈依僧，慢走慢走。Yeah. Actually, that's a very important point, Usually we think of the teacher that we take refuge in, under, as taking refuge in them. No, you must remember, in whatever tradition you are in, whenever we take refuge in Buddhism, we take refuge in the triple gem. Yeah. Early on, we recite Buddhang Saranang Gacchami. Yeah. So in the Buddha, we take refuge in. We go to refuge. Yeah. So then Dhammang Saranang Gacchami. In the Dhamma, we go to refuge. Then Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. In the Sangha, we go for refuge. Yeah. So, so back to the food. Yeah. If you think about it, every day when we go to the food court, we have our meals. We are mainly having food that is of our choice. Yeah. So, do we go to the food court and then choose food that we don't like to eat? Yeah. Maybe sometimes we buy food thinking that is agreeable, but when we eat it, you're like, yeah, we may think that way. Yeah, but it's not by our choice. We usually choose something that is agreeable to us. Nothing wrong with choosing what is agreeable to us. Okay? Nothing wrong. But if our happiness hinges on having what is agreeable to us, that's the problem. Then our happiness is not dependable. Our happiness come and go. Our happiness, our life, becomes like a roller coaster ride. Sometimes up, sometimes down. Sometimes left, sometimes right. For a roller coaster ride, at least there's an end point. Yeah, at least there's an end point. But for our life, is there an end point? Oh yeah, there's an end point also. Yeah, but after a roller coaster ride, are we satisfied? No, we want to go one more time. Likewise, for our life, after we finish, then we think, no, I still want to try again. Yeah. Sometimes people don't like the roller coaster ride that they took, so they go for another ride. Yeah, they want a different ride. So sometimes for some people, after this life, they feel like, this present life was not satisfying, not agreeable. They want a different kind of life. So they still come back. Yeah. But when they come back, they are still on a roller coaster ride. What is it about the roller coaster ride? It's not within our control. When you take the roller coaster ride, can you control how fast it goes? You cannot. Can you control whether it go up or go down? You can't. You can't. Yeah. If we live our life hinge on having agreeable things, agreeable people, agreeable experiences for us to be happy, then our happiness, our life is like on a emotional roller coaster ride. Sometimes happy, sometimes sad. In fact, I have often shared with students, then we live our life like the air conditioner. Is it too cold today? It's okay. But if you are like the air conditioner, someone can make your life very cold. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, someone can hit you up. Ding, 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 ding. Then you, Yeah. If we allow our mood, our happiness, hinge on our likes and dislikes, hinge on external people, things and events, then we behave like a television, like an air conditioner. Yeah. Whatever channel people want to select, they want to see us make a fool of ourselves, ding, ding, ding. Change to the comedy channel, then we'll make a fool of ourselves. They want to see us cry, then they press our button, ding, ding, ding. Then we, yeah. So, for many people, this is how they live their life. Yeah. But among us, there was one such person in our life, in this time period. There was one person among many who succeeded in going beyond this. Yeah. There were many people who tried to go beyond this kind of life, But the first one to succeed in our time period was this person who was born a Prince Sakyamuni Buddha. Yeah? His name was Prince Siddhartha. He saw the dissatisfaction in the worldly life, yeah? And then he sought a solution. He sought a way out. He sought an end to this kind of tumultuous lifestyle. Yeah? Sometimes up, sometimes down. Never quite certain. And in that process, he come to realize the truth about the world. And then he saw that the way to accomplish this is through a series of practices, yeah, that he later gave the teachings as the Noble Eightfold Path. We have gone through the first 6 of the Noble Eightfold Path up to the right effort. Yeah? 2 weeks ago we went through the chocolate and dog poo. So have you all been having dog poo or chocolate? Huh? Have you all been having dog poo or chocolate? Do you all know what I'm talking about? Some of you don't know what I'm talking about. So, for those of you who missed the SGC 2 weeks ago, please go online and look at youtube.com/sgcultivation. Yeah, every week we have the recording. You see our special team. And when I say team, I mean one person. So actually there are 2 persons. There is Zhou Ping and there's KS. But because KS is busy with taking photo, so Zhou Ping have to man the video on his own. But the 2 of them form the team. Yeah, and together they will take the video, take the photo, and then they will do some check on the recording. And when it's okay, they will upload to the YouTube. Then we have another team, the excerpt team, yeah, who will go through the video and then identify interesting clips, yeah, and come up with the description, the caption, and then they'll run through Sifu. Once we confirm, then they will extract and render into a clip with all kinds of interesting things, yeah. So that team comprises Valerie, Jingyi, and Zhou Ping. Yes. So is it Zhou Ping again? Yeah. What else is Zhou Ping not in? Yeah, I think Zhou Ping has a hand and leg in everything. He's our Spider-Man. Yeah, much appreciation. So today we're going to continue on from there. For those who missed the past session, please go and take a look. Yes. So today we have a new app. This is the alpha version of the visualizer. I don't know whether it will work. Is it still working? Huh? Is the battery still on? It's still on. Moment of truth. What happened? Or maybe it has gone into suspend mode. Ah, yes. So, seems to work. Ta-da! Yeah. Yeah. How come my hand looks... Does my hand look correct? Looks very short. Okay, anyway. What is today's date? Huh? 14. Okay. So today we're going to look at right mindfulness. Huh? Oh, okay. So maybe I should write in the center. How is the quality? Don't complain, It's a. Is this better? Okay, I can see the whole. Okay, right mindfulness. So in Chinese we call it 正念. Or 正念. So what is this thing about right mindfulness? Some of you may be aware. It comprises. It is a set of practices that the Buddha has taught for us to direct our mind. Yeah, direct our mind to maintain mindfulness instead of paying attention outwards. Can someone go and get that boy who is climbing the staircase from the outside? Of course, understandably, when I was that age, I wouldn't be climbing the stairs. I would have reached the 3rd floor already. They were climbing the outside of the stairs. Yeah, I mean, I can completely understand. When I was that age, anything that has a handle is something for you to climb. I would have probably not climbed outside, I would have climbed up and scaled the wall. Are you okay or not? Huh? Next time, if you want to go to 2nd floor, you can take the lift. Huh? Oh, the other one, huh? No, a few of them were all doing it. Yeah. But must be careful, huh? Yeah. Actually, Sifu don't mind, you know. Yeah, Sifu don't mind that you climb this way. But if you fall down, I cannot replace you to become your mother's child. When you break your Apple MacBook, right, you can send to repair. Yeah, the screen cracked, the screen is cracked. Yeah, but in many factories in China, in many countries, hey, Ma, you shift a bit, like, so that I can see his face. Yeah. So that your Mac is not unique. There are many other factories that is currently still manufacturing the same screen. Even if Apple do not sell it anymore, there are third-party manufacturers who build the same screen according to the same specification. Meaning, it has the same 40-pin connector that connects to your motherboard. It has the same resolution, and you can even buy one that is higher resolution that fits the same screen. Yeah, you just have to pay for it. If you wait a bit longer, maybe 10, 20 years later, you may not be able to find the screen also. But it's okay. You can buy a new computer that performs the same function. That's why if you break your computer, hey, don't disturb, I'm talking to him. Don't disturb. So, if you break your computer, the most you lose is some time, access to your computer. Then after that, you lose some money if you want to restore usage of your computer. But for you, or any of them, if you climb, and then someone call you, then you, oops, and then you fall down, and then don't know, break your head, or break your arm, break your leg, or break something. A bit hard to find some factory building the same part. Because currently technology hasn't reached that point where we can go online, go to Taobao or Qoo10. Yeah, we cannot go to QCD, cannot go to Apple shop and ask, excuse me, do you have the latest model of Eaton? Is it the Eton 6 or Eton X? The Eton 10? We don't have that currently. So what happened? If you fall down and you break your head or you break your leg, then we have to rush you to the repair shop. We call it a hospital. Then when you're in the hospital, they also don't have the parts. So they just have to try to piece them together. Like this. Then later you become a cyborg. So how? Do you understand? So Sifu don't really mind actually. It's just that when that happens, nobody, not even your mother, no. She can sell her car, she can sell all the houses, she can do whatever she wants, but she cannot go to a factory to find someone with the same part, to replace your body. Then sekali you go down, then after that, Ethan. Then you, like the computer, if you break it hard enough, right, you cannot power on, Then how? Understand or not? It's okay to climb up and down. We are recording. In my opinion, nothing wrong with climbing up and down, It's just like how some people in the temple, they always say, 不可以跑, 不可以跑, 要庄严. In my opinion, what's wrong with running? If running is wrong, then they should cancel the Olympic event. In the Olympic event, there's so much running. Nothing wrong with running. Is climbing wrong? Nothing wrong with climbing what? Everybody climb what? There are people who will climb higher things, climb Mount Everest. But there are consequences to our actions also. Must be careful when you climb, okay? Climb on the inside of the stairs. Don't climb on the outside. Okay, come. So, 正念身受心法 身受心法 Dharma with a small d. So, this practice leads to right concentration. The Buddha said, instructed us to observe the body, our feelings. Here, feelings is referring to the very initial experience when we come into contact with the sense object. Eye, ears, nose, tongue, body, and the mind come into contact with form, sound, smell, taste, touch, and mental objects. So, the moment you come into contact with something, that initial experience, whether it's pleasant, unpleasant, or neither pleasant nor unpleasant. After that, then emotions kick in. Emotions kick in as a result of that initial feelings. So sometimes I would use the word sensations. What happened? Maybe time up. Because this is a mini computer over there, so it has a time out. So I must speak quickly. So in terms of body, let me see, where shall I start? Okay, a show of hands. How many of you, we can cover this at 4 different levels. Level 100, 200, 300 to 400. 100 is just like a promotional introduction. 5 minutes cover. Then level 200, we go into a bit more detail. But a bit more detail means you're a bit xiong. a bit more xiong also. Yeah, but still no practical. Yeah, but a bit more detail. Level 300, lagi more detail. Yeah, looking at the why and the how and the outcome and a bit of practical. Then level 400, you have to come for class, meditation class. Yeah. So which level do you all want? Level 0. Huh? Which level? Level 100. Raise your hand. Oh, nobody want to show that they are so low level. Okay, let's restart. Level 400. Anybody? We are both level 400. Okay, some of you level 400. You want level 400. Not that you are level 400. Level 300. Level 200. Level 100. Why you all look down on level 100? Huh? Nobody want level 100. So does it mean that all of you already know level 100? So to know level 100, you want to jump? Okay, so can you remember the first 4 items? The 4 items? Wait, don't say it out. How many of you cannot remember? Okay, only 2 of them raised their hand. The rest, all of you can remember? So together, say together, out loud. What is number 3? I see a lot of them. 身受心法. Repeat after me. 身受心法. Yeah. So in the sutra, there is actually many levels to look at these 4. Yeah. So in the lineage that I was trained in, there's two main levels to look at. Then from the 2 main levels, we go into the specific details. So we call it general contemplation and specific contemplation. 总观 and 别观. Yeah. So what is 总观? General contemplation. General contemplation is a common set of contemplation. You can also call it common contemplation. So you contemplate on how the body, feelings, mind, and the Dhamma, they are all impermanent, subject to change, subject to suffering, is impermanent, is no self, and is empty. Yeah, 无常, 苦, 空, 无我. Yeah, you contemplate on how they are all like that. Yeah, so you can start off with body, start with feelings, and then mind, and then Dhamma. Then there's also 别观. 别观 means specific to each of them, there is its own unique contemplation. Yeah, so you contemplate 观身不净, 观受是苦, 观心无常, 观法无我. Yeah, 身受心法. So can you all remember? Can remember or not? You must have some response. Can remember or not? Cannot remember or not? 会晓讲会晓，袂晓讲袂晓，这是真的会晓。知之为知之，不知为不知，是知也。So, body 观身不净，观受是苦，观心无常。观法无我。So this is 别观。总观 you can contemplate 身受心法 as 无常、苦、空、无我。Or 无常、苦、无我、空 also can. Yeah, so this is 总观, this is 别观. Oh. For today, I will just cover this, and then also go through with you all what is this 身受心法 in brief. Yeah. Then the following week, I'll go into a bit more detail, the specific insight, the contemplation on body, yeah, on feelings, mind and Dharma. Some of you are very hardworking, so every time when you attend class, you cannot remember, then you interpret cannot remember as cannot understand, then you think, this is very chim, so you must go and read up on your own. So I will not stop you, and I can let you know where you can find the sutra on this. If you prefer the Pali Canon, you can look at Majjhima Nikaya, number 10. Yeah, Sutta number 10 under Satipatthana Sutta. The 4 foundations of mindfulness. In Chinese, 四念处. Or 四念处. It's surprisingly not so clear over here. When we are doing testing, it's quite sharp. I hope you all can see. So, in brief, body, what is body referring to? So here, 身受心法, under the 4, body is very specifically, whose body? Our body or other people's body? Yeah. For a start, it's referring to our own body. Then, as we progress, it is not just this body, but all bodies. But start off with this body. So it is really learning to relate to this body comprehensively in a correct manner. This body is the only body we have since birth. And so, very, very subtly and yet very deeply, we identify with this as me, as mine. But as much as we call this me and mine, we don't really understand it. We don't truly know the nature of this body. So, within the contemplation on the body, there are different levels and aspects which I will share with you all in brief today. One part that you can immediately try is to observe that this body comprises different bodily posture. That means this body can exist in different posture. This is the first thing you can observe about bodies. You can be sitting down, you can be walking, you can be standing, sitting, and lying down. When you are wearing your clothes, it's still just body. Yeah. When you are putting on your clothes, taking off your clothes, when you are standing up, sitting down, squatting down, standing up, extending your hand, retracting your hand, and so on. Throughout the whole day, when you are doing your day-to-day activities, take note, that's just the body. I must set the timer to be a shorter duration. But this is not the only part. After observing this general view of the body, to establish the first layer, then the Buddha advised the monks to observe deeper. Observe how there is breathing in the body. So within this Kaya Nusati, mindfulness of the body, is Anapanasati practice, to observe and be mindful of the breath. That within this body there is the breath. In and out breath. Sometimes it's long, sometimes it's short. We tend to identify this body as one whole thing. But no. We tend to think this body is like this or like that. But no, it's not always like this, it's not always like that. Sometimes it's like this, sometimes it's like that. It's always changing. But what else? Then the Buddha gave instructions to observe even in a way inner, in a way outer. To observe and to consider this body, what constitutes this body? So then there's two angles that the Buddha analyzed for the disciples. Number one, being of material form, the body comprises the four great elements. 地水火风, earth, water, fire, wind. In other words, it has the features and qualities of physicality. So it has hardness. So for hardness, you can feel your teeth. With your tongue, you can feel. This is something you can do immediately. Try, feel. If your teeth is soft, something is wrong. Don't see me after this. See a dentist. Then you can also feel your nail. You can feel your nail. Should be hard. A bit hard, but some parts can be soft. If your nails are completely soft, you also need to see a doctor. I think it's a dermatologist or something. Is it? Oh, that's a skin. That's for skin. Then you can also feel and observe in your mouth. Maybe there's some saliva. Is that saliva? At least just now when we are eating, there's a lot of saliva. So there's fluidity in the body. But besides saliva, what else is in our body? Oh, a lot of other things. That is fluid. Such as our blood, urine, pus, all kinds of things inside. So the Buddha go through this whole list. Head, hair, body hair, nail, teeth, skin. This is the first 5 of the list. So these first 5, do you all have head hair? Say yes. Even Shifu have. Some of you may have lesser. Not lesser than me, but lesser than before. But all of us have this. Body hair would include our eyelashes, even our face, our body. There's very fine hair. For Chinese, our hair is not so visible. For many other people of other origins, other countries, other places, other races, if you will, the body hair is a bit more apparent. So whether it can be directly seen or not, we know that it's there. Head hair, body hair, nails, our nails, teeth, and skin. Apart from our eyes, which is not included in these 5, anytime you look at a person, including ourselves, it is but head hair, body hair, nail, teeth, skin. So think about it. If you were to take out, if you can, without killing yourself, okay? Imagine a person, you remove the head hair, you remove all the head hair, okay? Like you go for 短期出家, short-term novice retreat, you shave off everything. Then all the hair fall onto the ground. The moment it falls onto the ground, is it still beautiful, still handsome? If it's handsome and beautiful, then every time people walk past the barber shop, the hair salon, everybody, wow. But of course, maybe for some K-pop singers, when they cut their hair, the fan will go and snatch and fight over the hair. But if they were to do a double-blind test, where the K-pop hair and other people's hair is mixed together, but you tell them the K-pop hair is among this hair, would they be able to tell which hair belongs to who? Is there still beauty in it? But yet when it's on the head, it's very beautiful. You cut it off, not beautiful anymore. So is the beauty in the hair or in the head? If it's in the hair, then the hair by itself is still beautiful. If it's the head, you cut off the hair is not beautiful, but the head is still beautiful. But some people feel that way. So cut off the hair is still beautiful. Then we go further. Head hair, body hair. Of course, because for Asians, our body hair cannot really be seen except for our eyebrows. So we may not feel so much. But what if we shave off all our body hair? We go for the, they apply something, then they, what do you call that? Waxing. You remove it, and somehow you manage to do a special waxing, the hair just come off. Then you collect all the hair. Although we cannot really see it, but it's there, no? And when you collect all together, is it beautiful? It's not beautiful also. Head hair, body hair, nails. Then you cut all the nails. And I'm not talking about some cruel torture, punishment, you take out the whole nail. You just, each time when you cut your nail, other than those people who like to eat their own nails, okay? If you cut off your nail, when it's on your finger, like, wow, this webcam doesn't do justice to my nail. What's so beautiful about it? So, I think I would presume that the men here, you all don't go for manicure, right? Any of you go for manicure, maintain your nails, then file? How about ladies? Do you all do that? You see, even ladies nowadays don't do it. Maybe they do, but they don't tell us. But whether you do or not, maybe you apply some coating. Because people tell you must apply to protect it. The moment you cut it off, is it still beautiful? But yet, when it's on your finger, on your hand, it looks beautiful. The last part, head hair, body hair, nails, teeth. Nails, teeth. Your teeth, is it beautiful? But if you take out all the teeth and put it down there, is it beautiful? Not beautiful. So our beauty is very strange. This is what the Buddha is trying to highlight. But yet, he's not denying that there's beauty. It's that the beauty depends on all these things coming together. And we haven't even touched the last part. The last part is the skin. This skin. The skin is several layers of cells. The inner layer are still alive. The outer layer are mostly, the outermost layer are actually, like, from what I know, like dead cells. And just waiting to be worn out. It forms a protective layer, unbroken barrier that prevents direct physical contact with the outside world. So prevents our flesh. It protects the flesh. If someone were to be able to tear off your skin without hurting you, you will still feel hurt, because the contact of the atmosphere with our raw skin would be very oppressive. And it is based on this skin that we see people. So this contemplation, without guidance, may seem a very gory, like, contemplation. Like, contemplate all these parts. But the Buddha's aim is not to create morbidity, but it's to highlight how, the phrase, beauty is but skin deep. So the Buddha take this up several notches and go deeper to analyze how the beauty that we see depends on parts that are actually not beautiful. I repeat, the body that we see as beautiful depends on parts that are not beautiful by itself. So how is it that parts that are not beautiful coming together become beautiful? So maybe I must hold on to this and then So, beyond this, head hair, body hair, nail, teeth, skin, flesh, sinew, bone marrow, kidney, heart, liver, diaphragm, spleen, lungs, large intestine, small intestine, contents of the stomach, feces, fat, tears, grease, oil, spleen, oil, urine, and so on and so forth. Altogether, in the Pali Canon, 32 parts. Then in some other sutras, 36 or 35. If you go through the whole list, you find that, is there any part that is desirable? In relationships, we have this notion, 我们要得到他的心. If the person really take out the heart and give you, would you want it? Of course, we're not talking about the 肉团心, not the physical heart. We want the person, actually we don't want the heart. We want to possess the heart. We don't want the heart itself. Even the mind we don't want. We just want the mind to go the way we want it to go. I want you to think of me and me alone. And you think of me and me alone. Oh yes, then I'm happy. That's all you want. But this beauty cannot be found in the past. But yet, collectively, then beauty arises. So this part of the contemplation on the body entails this level. And it is really to help us to relate to the body. First of all, to our own body, in a more balanced manner. Initially, when we hear about this contemplation, it seems like a very strange contemplation. But it is actually a more complete view of our body, learning to relate to the body in its totality. Why? Because this is the truth of the body. We are only looking at the outside all the time. And so we have a sort of imbalanced view of it. We spend so much time taking care of it, trying to maintain its beauty, but its foulness keep coming out. Its oil keep coming out. The grime keep appearing. The body keep tending towards fouliness. Then we keep on maintaining it. It's like in Singapore, we keep upgrading our house. Every 5 years we repaint the facade. So we create a false sense of beauty, a false sense of permanence. If we were to do this contemplation, does it mean that we don't bathe anymore? No, we should bathe. But we will bathe for hygiene purposes. We wouldn't bathe, we wouldn't go and look for the different bath gel and try, this one quite nice. This one even nicer. Which one should I buy? I don't have to think so much, just whatever, just grab and use. Doesn't mean that for you must go and look for one that has no smell or what. But you stop being attached to that smell this smell or that smell. You won't think of fooling yourself or others. I go and buy Chanel number 5. I go and buy Chanel number 8 or number 7, or is there all these numbers? I only know there's number 5. Yeah, Chanel never come out with other numbers. Is there other numbers? Have you all heard of Chanel number 5 to begin with? You have, right? Who has not heard of Chanel number 5 before? Don't be shy. Oh, Pyongyang, this monk know more than you. Hey, and Chanel number 5 is passé already, no? Yeah. But it's not important to know Chanel number 5. It's truly unimportant. Yeah. Whatever it is, all this different perfume, it serves one and one purpose only: to create a sense of well-being, a sense of, wow, nice. But that's not your real smell. Why do you want to fool ourselves and others? Yeah. Imagine if Sifu come in, then you, so what? Yeah, but we do that, isn't it? Yeah, we do that. Some people may say, oh, but Sifu, sometimes we have body odor. But everybody has body odor. It's a matter of intensity. It's a matter of whether you can accept it or not. Yeah. The body is like that, oh. What to do? Yeah. Learning to accept that the body is like that. Yeah. There are more. Okay, there are more. Just the body itself, the Buddha go through quite a bit more. But we have crossed the time already. So next week we'll continue. For a start, you all can do this exercise throughout your day. Learn to occasionally quieten and observe your body. Yeah? And observe from your body, your posture, and then from your body, the feelings that arise through the body. We will cover the feelings, mind, and Dharma, and I'll explain more why Dharma as well. Yeah? But for a start, learn to relate to this body in a more complete manner. Ask yourself the next time when you go to the supermarket or body shop or whatever, to get this soap, that hair, whatever. Nowadays, even the shampoo has egg inside have avocado inside yeah, all kinds of things inside. Yeah, there are some people who even what is that? They use milk, or they use whatever. They cucumber. Cucumber. They cut cucumber and then put on the ice. People don't have cucumber to eat, then we put on the ice. Then there are some who take the honey and then mix with this and that. Then people don't have money to buy honey to eat. We apply on their face. Do we eat it after that? My goodness. Yeah. After all this attempt, our body is still like that. So think about this. Think about this for the next week. After all our attempts to keep it in its pristine condition, it still does what it wants to do. What it does according to conditions. So, does it listen to our instructions? It doesn't. Does it follow our whims and fancy? It doesn't care less about our whims and fancy. So how can we say that this body is mine? If it's not even mine, how can we say that it's me? Think about it. Put our palms together. Oh, there's a question, Lai. Why? Oh, so Wu Chang is impermanence, Ku is suffering, Kong is empty, emptiness, empty in nature, Wu is no self. Yeah. I will explain in more detail in the following weeks. Okay? Put our palms together. 愿消三障诸烦恼，愿得智慧真明了，普愿罪障悉消除，世世常行菩萨道。阿弥陀佛，起立。